Hello, today I'm at Gorleston-on-Sea on the Norfolk coast, and as you can see it's a very blustery day. I'm just going to give you a little look around this seaside town, and today it's all going to be about the waves because there are a lot of waves today. So I'm starting out near the Life Coast area, the Coast Watch. And just want to show you these waves really. The wind is really strong today, and as you can see the waves are really crashing. I don't think I've ever seen waves this fierce, to be honest. Yeah, I hope you can hear me. I'm mic'd up and hopefully windproof, but I imagine it is probably going to sound a little bit blustery because can't really avoid it with this level of wind. We're right on the coast, so yeah. Anyway, this is the Gorleston Coast Watch area. And there's lots of lovely views of the sea around here. It is, despite the wind and how fierce these waves are, it's a beautiful sunny day. We're in mid-October, so I didn't really expect this much sunshine. It's been pretty chilly, but yeah, found a sunny day and got out to see the sea. Just going to have a little look on the other side as well. Because we're currently on the pier, and so we've got the sea all around us. So Gorleston-on-Sea isn't too far from Great Yarmouth. It's quite a small place, nice for a half day out. But a lot quieter tourist wise than places like Great Yarmouth. So if you want somewhere a bit quieter, then maybe this is the place. It's a lot stiller on this side, isn't it? I can't believe how beautiful the skies are today. Do not expect that in England in October. Wasn't like that yesterday, that's for sure. Let's go and have another look at those waves. Some people fishing from the side here. I have no idea how you fish in waters this choppy. I've also noticed a sign for sea fishing tours. I'm assuming they wouldn't go ahead in waters this fierce, but yeah, never done any of that. Has anyone been sea fishing before? If you have, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear more about that. I've never actually been fishing before, so something, yeah, I'd be interested to have a go at, but never experienced it. We're on the lookout for somewhere to get some lunch, probably some fish and chips. We have passed a few places, so I'm sure we'll find somewhere. If you're interested in coming here, there is a pay and display car park right here near the pier, but we actually got free parking a little bit further out. So if you're okay with a bit of a walk, and it was a lovely walk, which we'll be doing on the way back, so we'll be showing you that walk, then yeah, you can get free parking, so maybe opt for that. But if you need to be right near the sea and you don't want to have a walk, then there's plenty of space here as well. Not too busy around today. There are of course a lot of dog walkers out today. There's a lovely place to bring your dog. So I'm enjoying being right in the water there. Anyway, I'm going to walk back up and try and find somewhere to have something to eat. There's a lovely little park area here just next to the sea with a bandstand. I love how these old parks have always got bandstands in the middle. There's quite a majestic looking building over there with the copper domes that have gone green. I think that's the theatre. And then there's some lovely cute little houses. A little cafe over there, Chinese takeaway. So mostly it's places to eat. Some things are closed up because obviously we're not in peak season. So it's not as easy to get your ice creams. There is al fresco dining with rooftop seating. I don't think that's quite what we're looking for today. These places, these little coffee huts are all closed. I don't know if they only open in season or if they just sort of open up when they think people are going to rush out. It's not the weekend, so I guess they probably open at the weekend, out of season. There is a little cafe over there offering fish and chips, so we might duck in there for a bit of lunch. And go and have a little look at the little boating pond that there is over there. Well, we've just enjoyed some fish and chips at the Marina Cafe. There weren't that many places open to choose from, but it's pretty nice in there. We've just found a little bit more of a waterfront to look around. So we're going to have a little walk down here before I show you the little boating lake. We've got the lighthouse here on the left. I don't know if they still use it. I'm assuming it's still in working order, but I'm not sure. I'll have to look that one up. A lot of people out fishing today. It's a lot calmer on this side than the waves we saw a bit earlier. Very industrial in this part of Gorleston. You can see these, I don't know what they're called, these metal structures on the side on the sea wall where they used to tie the ropes of the ships. I'm not sure what they're called. Do let me know in the comments if you know. And then over here, across there seems to be a bit of a beach area. Doesn't look like the kind of beach where everyone would be getting the buckets and spades out though, does it? This is what I meant. Here's one close up. So I don't know what they're called, but they're all the way along this wall. So over here we have a lovely Victorian, I assume, a boating rake. I do love it when they have these little boating lakes in these little seaside towns. I'm just imagining back in the day where people would come and enjoy I assume, with the little boats on here. I mean, they still do have them because I've seen a sign. Let's have a wander around here at the side of this. I've seen a sign over there that says Model Boating Club. So they clearly have a club here and they must come here and sail the little boats. I wonder what they would have been like in Victorian times. But yeah, I've seen a few little seaside towns with these little lakes. There's nobody seeing any boats on it today. But it's a lovely peaceful little spot for sitting. There's benches all the way around. You're right on the seafront here. Sea's a long way out though. But yeah, it's lovely. No paddling or swimming in the yacht pond. Imagine jumping in there and having a swim. Oh, what's this? It looks like a play area with that like squashy surface, but it doesn't really have much in it, does it? Is it one of those exercise things? But I don't know. Is it in progress? Not sure about that. What could this be? I'm really not sure. Let me know if you know. There's an interesting notice here saying that you're entering a green space as a respect zone patrolled by police. That's an interesting concept, isn't it? A respect zone. Yeah, I do like this little bit of Gorleston. This is lovely. You see the pool there. You can look back over on those buildings. The one with the green domes that I pointed out earlier. Some hotels. Just about make out the little lifeboat house. And then you got the sea. These little things are interesting, little shelters. They look a bit like bush shelters, and they seem to be all the way along here. There is another one up ahead. I've just passed one. They're evenly spaced out along. I mean, a great place to sit to shelter from, you know, the typical British weather, but what were these for? I wonder. This one's been heavily graffitied. But yeah, and then it's got steps up the sides to the top there. But I'm just, a bit unsure about what they were originally for. Looks like I've got a little bit of research to do there. Yeah, so we're heading back now. Back to the free car park. It's quite a nice coastal walk along here. Here's a slightly more elaborate one of these shelters. Again with the steps going up. Nice place to maybe have a picnic or some fish and chips. Yeah, but again, they're all the way along. There's another one just ahead. Anyway, I've been informed that possibly that blue thing that I was trying to work out what it was could be a splash pad. Which would make sense because it didn't seem to have much equipment on it, and they don't do that. They have the jets that squirt up. So I think it might have been one of those closed for the season. which would make sense, wouldn't it? Let's go and have a close look at the sea. The beach here is beautiful. I mean, we're not at the right time to go out there and sunbathe, although I have seen a few people braving sitting there, and it's typical British, that, isn't it? Like bracing the wind. We're on holiday, so we will sit on the beach. Yeah, but look at that. The sea's really far out now. It's a lovely sandy beach. Curiosity has got the better of me, and I've decided to have a little look up here, because I've noticed that most of these not only have the bit at the bottom for shelter, but I've got this, which I assume is a viewing platform, so you can see the sea. It's a pretty good view from up here. And then it just keeps going up. So what's this bit? Is this another platform? I guess so. Another view. And if we go all the way up, aha. So of course we've got this view, but then behind me we have sports courts, basketball. Oh, there's one of these gyms. That's quite elaborate, isn't it? There's a lot of equipment there. Maya Lucy Rose Trim Trail. I mean, I've seen these around in a lot of parks, but this one is pretty impressive, isn't it? Though I've just done a bit more workout just getting up the steps to get here. But yeah, the view from up here is wonderful. I do love a beach hut, and they've got some really nice ones here. Look at these. They just look so well kept. If you've seen any of my other seaside holidays, seaside tours, you'll know that I do find beach huts, and I'm always looking out for them. So there's been a few that we've seen recently, and they tend to be quite battered by the sea, or they've not managed to keep the paint work up to date and so on, especially when it's not the summer months. But these ones, they all look really nice. Look like they're recently painted. So yeah. Oh, I'd love to have one of these, to be able to come down to the sea and have a little hut to keep warm. You could bring your flask of tea. I'm assuming they don't have electricity. I don't know if you can get one with electricity, so you could plug in your little kettle. There's not many people using them today, but there's a few. I've seen a few up, opened up. Somebody's sitting out just there. Anyway, yeah, lovely. Waves are still hammering the shore. The beach is a bit narrower the further you get away from Gorleston though, because if you saw before, there was a lot of sand, wasn't there? But here, a lot closer to the sea. One thing I wonder about with beach huts, well, I like the name of that one, Sound of the Sea. One thing I was wondering is, obviously there's no toilets, so do they have to go and find a public toilet? But then I came across this, which is talking about beach huts for sale and hire, but it also says amenities for beach hut owners only. So I'm guessing in there they've got access to a toilet, because you're quite far, if you're using one of these, you're quite far from the centre and from the area near the cafes where there's toilets. So yeah, it'd be a bit of a pain if you had to walk all that way, especially if you are in one of the beach huts right at the end here. So yeah, I guess that answers that question. Not sure pale yellow is a good idea, that one looks really filthy. There must be some rules, right, about what you can do to these, like the colours you can paint them. I mean, some have got only little signs like that one, so I'm assuming you're allowed to do that. But they've all got a number, and they're all different colours, and they all kind of match with a colour theme. So I'm guessing that they are supposed to stick to a theme. Anyway. Just a few more here on their own. Now these ones look a bit more faded and a bit dirtier. That one's hireable. Dickie's Beach Hut to hire. Oh, there's another one here. Beach Hut to hire. So some people do hire them out. And that concludes our little day out in Gorleston-on-Sea. I've really enjoyed it. It has been a quick visit. It doesn't take too long to get around the place, but it's really quaint and a really lovely little hidden gem. So if you're in the area around the Great Yarmouth area, then I would say do come and check it out. If you've enjoyed this video, then do give it a big thumbs up. And I just want to say thank you to my subscribers, anyone who's subscribed. It really does help me out, so thanks very much for that, and thanks for watching. Hope to see you again soon.